today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Cleveland Browns taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Washington Football Team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Football Team and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his fourth year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
We know the arm strength is certainly there. He's got a big-time cannon for an arm, and that's not a surprise. He's the son of a former Major League pitcher, so the bloodlines come into play. The biggest question for Patrick Mahomes, can he harness that big arm, develop the touch that's needed, and carry his team towards the playoffs?
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 7 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lets it fly for Thielen. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback in his 9th season in the NFL. It's Ryan Tannehill.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo.
Tannehill's pass. Complete.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Able to find Harris, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Off play action, Tannehill. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jarrell Casey able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Got a man. It's Berrios complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Number 21, Mark Ingram.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Gets it off to Freeman.
Mahomes.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
18 more yards.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
He was taken.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They're running. Ingram. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5.
That's good for a Cleveland.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Freeman. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
One man in the backfield. That's Ingram on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Julian Blackmon in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This one a little slow to get cooking, just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Harris. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
By Derwin James. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 40.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill, and he'll complete this one to Berrios. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Anthony Jennings in that time defensively.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 4.
On the ground with a tight end. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
The tackle made.
Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Anthony Jennings in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
42-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Kamara on the carry.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Washington.
Tannehill now to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Jarrell Casey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And able to connect with Berrios. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
An 8-yard pickup.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Tannehill throwing again. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
Tannehill's pass.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Deontay Harris.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
At the 26-yard
first carry for Josh Adams. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 21. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Gain on the play.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll have a first down inside the 10. A very quick pass to Ridley. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. A kicker fest so far. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Levine Toilolo. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Joe Reed returning. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds Hopkins complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Anthony Jennings leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
And 7.
From the 30 on second down, Tannehill out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara.
Tannehill's pass.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Gain of 6. And
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 39.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
47-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
And 2.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Good for a Cleveland Browns. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the draw, this will be Freeman. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Freeman, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41, Mahomes.
At the 41.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Incomplete.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Adam Thielen, 41 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
10-7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's Tannehill. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Makes the score Browns 19, Washington 7.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
We'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Washington.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Again, Tannehill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. A 3-yard.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
38-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
19.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
19. Washington 7.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Reuben Foster picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
To Alvin Kamara.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Tannehill. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Washington on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
A 10-yard loss.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's got it to Ingram, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On the draw, this is Ingram. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And the Washington first.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. That catch good for only a couple. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A loss of 13 yards.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. A very quick pass to Ridley. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13. but it brings up third down.
Tannehill now to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's fourth down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Tannehill on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go with Kamara. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
At the 24-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Holmes on the keeper.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Tackled at the 46.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.